Lesson Sharp 11 Exercise Sharp 2 The practice of Wu-Xing, beginner level. In our body there are 5 major organs that interact with each other. The heart communicates with the stomach. The heart is the fire when burned, gives ash, the earth. The stomach with lungs, metal is extracted from the earth. The lungs with the kidneys, condensation is collected on the metal water. The kidneys with liver, water nourishes wood, and the liver with heart, wood nourishes fire. This is the circle of birth, clockwise. There is another circle, the circle of control or the circle of destruction, but in fact it looks like a 5-pointed star. The movement begins with water, the kidneys, water extinguishes fire, the heart, fire melts metal, the lungs, metal cuts wood, the liver, wood absorbs all the elements, drying up the earth, the stomach, and making it unusable, the earth destroys or controls water. You can feel the interaction of organs in the spring. When the trees wake up, there is a lot of energy of wood in the space, and our liver begins to blossom, producing a lot of energy that just splashes in different directions. From the liver, a huge amount of energy goes to the heart. If the heart can't handle this energy and can't process it, a stroke can occur. Our body works in a certain rhythm. It is called a biological clock, or biorhythm. There is even a science chronobiology. Each organ is given special attention when all the energy of the body is directed only to its work and recovery. Each organ has its own time of greatest activity, which is 2 hours. It is best to work with organs at the peak of their biological activity. For example, the peak of kidney activity is from 17-19 hours. If you come home from work and get at least an hour of sleep at this time, it will replace 5 hours of sleep at night. Because kidney energy is the basic energy of the body. This is the first organ that is formed during pregnancy, where the energy of our parents is stored. The kidney's biorhythm is very weak from 5-7 am, they have the least amount of energy. If a person wakes up abruptly and suddenly at this time, it means that there is a problem in the kidneys, and they need to be worked with. Similar to the interaction of organs, the interaction of people with each other take place, which can also be conditionally divided into fire, earth, metal, water and wood. A person with the energy of water will be extremely uncomfortable with people with the energy of fire. And, on the contrary, it is extremely comfortable with people of metal, because they will feed each other with their energy. All the energy must be balanced in the organs, then the circle, Wu-Xing, works well. If at least one organ has an excess of energy, it will cause problems in the organ that will get this excess energy. If there is not enough energy in any organ, it is very likely that diseases will appear in the next organ that has not received enough nutrition. Because both excess and lack are harmful, everything must be in balance. There is also a desynchronization of organs, when the brain signals do not reach the organ or vice versa do not get from the organ to the brain. In these cases, breathing through the organ will not be enough and you need to additionally look for the cause in the brain. The essence of the Wu-Xing practice. First part. The main position sitting, the palms are on the heart. Imagine what the heart looks like, imagine a channel to the heart from space and breathe with the heart. 1. Inhale, the heart is filled with red energy, pause. 2. Exhale, light gray, spent energy goes from the heart in an arc to the ground. Breathe for 5 minutes. Second part. Imagine a red ball in the heart and transfer it with your hands to the stomach, through the center of the body. The energy of the stomach is yellow, the stomach itself will process the red energy of the heart into its own color. Imagine the stomach. 1. Inhale, the stomach is filled with yellow, the color of just hatched chick energy, pause. 2. Exhale, light gray, spent energy goes out of the stomach in an arc into the ground. Breathe for 5 minutes. Third part. Imagine a yellow ball in the stomach and transfer it with your hands to the right lung, so as not to get into the heart. The energy of the lungs is white. Imagine the lung. 1. Inhale, the lung is filled with white energy, pause. -2. Exhale, light gray, spent energy goes from the lung in an arc to the ground. Breathe for 5 minutes. Fourth part. Imagine a white ball in the lung and transfer it with your hands to the right kidney. Put your right palm on the kidney area. The color of the kidney is navy blue or blue. Breathing with the right kidney. 1. Inhale, the kidney is filled with navy blue or bluish energy. Pause. 2. Exhale, light gray, spent energy leaves the kidney in an arc into the ground. Breathe for 5 minutes. Final part. No, we don't form the ball, but just put our hands on the stomach to check whether there is any red energy left in it, and whether all the energy of the heart is processed by the stomach. 1. Inhale, yellow energy fills the stomach. See if there is a red color, the energy of the stomach should only be yellow. 2. Exhale, light gray energy goes in an arc to the ground. Breathe for a minute. If you see a red ball, it means that there is a lot of heart energy and you need to increase the time of stomach breathing. Additionally, we do the practice of connecting with Saturn, increasing the energy of the stomach in the body, and then we do Wu-Xing again and see if the red color remains. We put our hands on the right lung, we're not transferring the ball, to check whether the energy of the stomach is left in it. Imagine a lung and breathe in white. 1. Inhale, white energy fills the lung, see if there is a yellow color, the energy of the lung should only be white. 2. Exhale, light gray energy goes in an arc to the ground. Breathe for a minute. If you see a light yellow trace, the rest of the energy, it is quite normal. If you clearly see the yellow ball, it means that the lungs are weak and cannot process the energy of the stomach. Transfer your hands to the right kidney. 1. Inhale, blue or navy blue color fills the kidney, check whether there is no white. 2. Exhale, light gray energy goes in an arc to the ground. Breathe for a minute. We transfer our hands to the liver. 1. Inhale, green energy fills the liver, see if there is no blue. 2. Exhale, light gray energy goes in an arc to the ground. Breathe for a minute. We put our hands on our heart. 1. Inhale, red energy fills the heart, see if there is no green. 2. Exhale, light gray energy goes in an arc to the ground. Breathe for a minute. If you see not green, but some strange dark color, there is nothing wrong with this. It happens if you mix red with green. The heart is still in the process of processing the energy of the liver. When we complete each stage of the practice for 5 minutes, it should take at least 25-30 minutes from the moment when we filled each organ with energy to check in the final part. If after this amount of time we see that there is unprocessed energy in the organs, it means that the organ cannot cope with it, its own energy is weakened. In this case, we perform energy breathing for a weakened organ and practice connecting with the planet of suitable energy. For the kidneys, lessons sharp 1 and 2, for the heart sharp 3 and 5, for the lungs sharp 6, for the liver sharp 7, for the stomach sharp 8. If there are no traces, the organs work well. Write in the comments if you like the practice. Subscribe to the channel, put a like. All good mood and bye.